Yo, what is up guys? Dark back again here on PS for episode 3 of the ORAS Road to Top 10 in OU. And using a bit of a different team today, using one that was actually made by Draco Ninja. So shout out to her for the team. There's actually an RMT of it somewhere, so I'll leave that in the link below. And I think there's also an RMT of the week thing going on at the moment. I'm not sure if it's still going on at the moment, but if it is, I will leave that in the description below. So please do go vote for her team on that. So without further ado, just gonna get into the first battle, go over the team a little bit. So let's get it. So it's actually quite cool. Hydreigon plus Superior is quite cool, and it's also like Earthplate Landorus, offensive rocks, which is nice, and Rock Polish Metagross, which is actually a really cool set, which I really like using. It's it can be a really good late win condition, and setting up with it's quite easy considering its amazing bulk. But Metagross does a lot of work to this team. Hydreigon does as well if I can get rid of Clefable. But Clefable's looking to be a little annoying. I do have quite a good matchup here though. I think I can just lead Landorus and get rocks against pretty much anything apart from Latias, but I'm expecting him to lead Scolipede, so yeah, I think Landorus is just my best play, so I'm just going to lead Landorus and get up rocks, as we will see what this guy wants to do. So we're approaching the 1400s now. So hopefully soon we may get some decent battles, but he actually leads his own Landorus, which is kind of surprising. My Intimidate goes off first, so I know that he's defensive, so he's more than likely just going to get his own rocks here, so just going to trade rocks here, which is absolutely fine. I don't really mind having rocks on my side of the field too much, despite not having a defogger, since my team aren't really rocks weak at all. And I'm fairly sure he's going to U-turn here, but I think I can just fire off a Stone Edge. He may just U-turn himself, since he is slower. That would definitely be his better play. He may knock off for some reason, but I think I'm just going to Stone Edge for some damage. Hopefully I can hit. Even if it's like 20% or 30%, which is more than likely what it's going to be. It's nice damage for Metagross late game, as that could definitely be a win condition late game looking at this team. So weak. Metagross can pretty much get free kills off of Clefable, which can be annoying for things like Hydreigon, so that's nice. I could pull some doubles, maybe some U-turns, because it does actually have U-turn, which is nice on Hydreigon since it is Scarf. But he just stays in and I get a crit, which is awesome, and decides to go for a Stone Edge of his own. I think I'm just going to U-turn out here because I don't want this taking too much damage, since it can deal with Sizzle quite nicely late game, which could turn out to be a threat despite having Rotom, but I think I'm just going to go into Rotom here. He may U-turn out, which is fine. Although switching into Latias would be kind of annoying. I think I'll just go to Azu on Latias. Can Belly Drum Azu sweep? I think, yeah, Belly Drum Azu just wins if I can weaken Latias a bit, so. Unless he's unaware Clefable, which would be annoying. He should be unaware Clefable, just given his weakness to it. But yeah, just decides to go out to Conkeldurr, which is amazing. So, I think I'm just considering whether to go out to Metagross or Azumarill. I think Metagross is better, because Metagross pretty much gets a kill, depending on his Sizzle spread. If he's like bulky SD Sizzle, then I'm pretty sure he lives. He might even, no, he won't be default because he has Latias. So I'm definitely thinking it's SD Sizzle, but I'm just going to go straight for Zen Headbutt here. Not really much reason to predict anything, because anything's going to be taking a hell of a lot of damage from this. Name your counter. Go out to it. There it is. There's your counter. Gone. Not bad. So, get Conkeldurr out of the way, which is actually quite nice for my Landorus, since that can be kind of annoying. Shoutouts to Hoops. So goes out to Scolipede for some reason. I'm expecting he's going to protect, but I'm just going to Rock Polish on the protect, if he does want to go for it. If he doesn't, then fine. He just disconnects. So, friend, you coming back? I think I'm just going to pause it until either he comes back or until this battle ends, so yeah. Okay, so it doesn't end up coming back, so I get a quick win though, which is actually kind of nice, since may be able to get some quite a few games in this live, so just going to move straight on to the next one. Just one thing I want to point out, I should be recording every single game that I play in this. There may be the odd occasion if I end up decaying a lot because of my, well, because, how do I want to say, I can't think of the word, because of the difficulty to record at times, I might decay on the ladder quite a bit, so say I may play like 1 or 2 games off screen just to get back to where I was in the last live. So, but apart from that, I should be recording pretty much every single battle that goes on. Metagross has a really good matchup against this team. Exdual can definitely be annoying though. And Venusaur's definitely annoying since Belly Jet Azu would just sweep him otherwise, which is annoying, but Metagross definitely has a really good matchup, and if he doesn't lead Starmie, it kind of just gets a kill. Unless he leads like Heatran or something, so I'm kind of expecting him to lead Heatran, but Landorus just has an amazing matchup against his team. It actually matches up well against anything but Starmie. Since I'm Earthplate, I can actually do quite a lot against Venusaur, but of course he leads the one thing that I don't match up well against. So, I'm just going to go Rotom here. I don't want to go into Superior and take like an Ice Beam or something. He may even switch out expecting me to be Scarf or something, so who knows. I'm not going to like potentially try and sack my Landorus to an Ice Beam. Even though I do think he's defensive, he should be defensive. Just given his like weakness to Metagross and certain things like that. But just going to see what he wants to do. I'm just going to pause it until he wants to make a move. So this looks like he stays in, and he just decides to go for a Scald. He gets a crit, which is annoying, but no burn, thankfully. So I can pretty safely just Volt Switch here. Even if he brings in Extra Duel, that's not really a counter. So yeah, Volt Switch is pretty free here, and I just get Metagross in for free, it looks like. And from there I can just Zen or Meteor Mash on the Venusaur. He might even go out to Clefable. Clefable's honestly better, in my opinion. Since that way he won't be taking a potential Will-O-Wisp, but he does decide to go with Venusaur, which is fine. And I think, do I go Metagross or is this Landorus on this? To be honest, Landorus is better because it just gets a kill. Unless he's Balloon Extra, which I don't think he is. But I kind of want to weaken Venusaur a bit more first. Although I think Landorus is just better. No, I want to keep Landorus healthy for Extra, so I don't really want it taking a Giga Drain. I think game plan, I weaken Venusaur. I need to scout out Clefable's set first just to make sure it isn't unaware. I'm just going to mash here because I'm expecting Starmie to come in, and if I can get a boost that would be awesome. But basically game plan, I'm looking to sweep with Azumarill. I just have to weaken Venusaur first, which I can potentially do with Landorus, since I am Earthplate. Since this is pretty much all he has for Landorus, as like a counter of any sort, if it's defensive. But I guess we will find out. I mean, I'm not expecting him to stay in here, but he's taking his time. He only really has one play. So I don't really know what he's thinking about. This is going to be quite a hard match to win because he actually stays in. What the hell? He EQ'd. Why is he fast? That's kind of strange. But I mean, if I get rid of this, then Azu just sweeps if I can weaken Starmie a tiny bit. So let's go Heatran for some reason. That does a lot. I'm just going to Hammer Arm here. I'm adamant, so I think this kills. I'm pretty sure even Speedy Tran as well can't even outspeed me, so if I can get rid of that, that would be awesome. He might just be speedy and KO me though, but I'm not sure if I outspeed it or not. I run 276, so there should be more, to be honest, to outspeed this. I might change it after, just to outspeed max speed Heatran. Because if he is like literally timid max, then he outspeeds, but just decided to go Starmie. I don't understand that. You'd have been able to outspeed me anyway, so if you wanted to bait like a Hammer Arm or something, then yeah, I don't understand that. But I can just go to Rotom again, and just get off another free Volt Switch, to be honest. If he wants to go Extra, that's fine. He crits me again, which is annoying, but no burn. I'd honestly take crits over a burn, to be completely honest. So yeah, just gonna Volt Switch again. Even if it goes Extra, again, he can't do anything to me but Rock Slide, so I'm more than likely just gonna Volt Switch against it again, or Hard Switch out into Landorus. because hard switching out into Landorus would be a good play since his Venu looks to have quite a bit of speed since it did outspeed my Metagross, so I'm not expecting it to be full speedy, but he goes up to Tyranitar. I don't really know why. That takes quite a lot, so I'm expecting this to be Scarf. Don't want to go into Landorus because he might be Scarf Ice Beam. But if he is, then I just get a free Belly Drum off, don't I? And then I think I just win. I'm not sure if Venusaur lives. I think Venusaur would live a +6 Jet there. I don't know, I really want to know this thing's set, but I think Landorus is just kind of safe. I mean, I have Jet for X-Drill anyway, even if it's like Life Orb or something. Because if it's Balloon, then it shouldn't be doing too much to, I mean, I have Rotom. I don't know why I'm scared of X-Drill. I'm pretty sure Landorus is pretty safe here. Like, the only way he can KO me is with a Scarfed Ice Beam. Which he could be, since he's so weak to Landorus, but this is low ladder, so I'm not really expecting much. What would he go to on this, though? I'm just gonna go Rotom again, because I really don't want to lose Landorus. Landorus does so well against this team. Alright, so he goes up to Starmie, which is fine. So I get up another Volt Switch, get predicted. No, I could have just fired off an Earthquake there and gone rid of Starmie, which would have been amazing, but I mean, this is absolutely fine. Again, if he goes X-Drill here, then that's absolutely fine by me. If he has a Balloon, then I really doubt he'd stay in to let me break it. But he does just go to X-Drill. And he doesn't have a Balloon, so he has no ground resists at all, which is awesome. I think I can Wisp here. Yeah, I think Wisp is fine, because even if he wants to go out to Venusaur here, then I can burn that, which helps quite a lot in whittling it down. But he decides to go to Heatran. I don't understand that at all. Play with that. Okay. I'm just gonna Hydro Pump this. So he's definitely especially defensive, he just gets rocks. And I believe Hydro Pump is fine again. I might go to Venusaur though, which would be kind of annoying. But then that just gives me another free switch into Metagross, since he'd either Giga or Synthesis. And from there I can kind of just kill something. I missed my Hydro Pump, which is annoying. So he can Toxic me now, which sucks. How much did Hydro Pump do last time? It did 48, so it's probably a roll. See if I can get it. He just goes up to Clefable, which is fine. I'm just gonna pause 1 sec. Sorry, just like interruption. Oh, sorry about that. Just gonna go Metagross in there on this. I don't really mind if he Fire Blast or something, because I don't think he's going to. He actually T-Waves, which is kind of annoying. I do still get a heavy hit off though. He's probably gonna go Starmie though. I think I'm just gonna mash to try and force the recover, and then go out to something like maybe this. I get paralyzed, which sucks. I'm just gonna continuously mash, because I'm paralyzed now, so he can't even burn me, and I'm pretty sure School doesn't even 2-hit KO. So I get paralyzed again, and I outspeed for some reason. What? Oh no, I didn't. He just scored. I thought I outsped. What the hell? So that sucks. I only really need this to weaken Starmie, so if I can get Starmie weakened, then it's done its job. I just need a bit more residual on Venusaur. Like just a tiny bit more. I get the boost, which is awesome. Pretty much stops him from wanting to recover, because he's probably kind of scared of me now, I'm assuming. He might recover here though, but that's whatever. Because he can just recover until I get paralyzed, which whilst it's going to be kind of annoying, it's what you should really do, but he just decides to school, that's fine. I really want to get up rocks. I think Hydreigon's fine though. I'm just going to go to Hydreigon and U-turn, because he's more than likely going to bring out Clefable, and then I can get rocks with my Landorus. So I'm pretty sure U-turn's fine here. Unless he wants to stay in for whatever reason. Please don't stay in. I'm begging you. That'd be such a bad play. Because by getting rocks, I'm pretty sure I ensure that Venusaur dies to +6 Aqua Jet. I don't really know the calc, I'm just gonna calc it, whatever. Instead of just assuming things. So I'm just gonna assume it's offensive since it had quite a lot of speed. Let's make this +6. Okay, so Jet does like 36, so it does like 0. Less than 0 damage. It goes to this, so I don't think I outspeed with my Landorus, which sucks. Oh no, I do, because my Rotom was outspeeding him. Wasn't it? Wasn't my Rotom outspeeding? And he's like fully maxed for death. Yeah. So Landorus is safe here. I'm pretty sure I just get a kill with Landorus, which is awesome. So I'm just getting like, it's really unprofessional, but I'm getting texts from a load of friends and it's actually something over quite important, so sorry for any hesitations. So he decides to go Starmie for whatever reason. I'm perfectly fine with that, as he just dies to Earthquake. So that's one less thing that Starmie Azumarill has to worry about for the nice belly jet sweep. So all I need now is damage on Venusaur, which he just sends in. Send in other counters. So if I can get an EQ off on this, I'm pretty sure Belly Drum Azumarill just wins. I can get it on the potential like Scarftar's Pursuit or Crunch or something. I get a crit. That probably mattered, but I don't think it mattered in the long run. So nice crit, nice. Doesn't Earthquake just sweep him though? If he goes out to Clef, then I think I can Belly Drum on that, but the Thunder Wave might be annoying. But he does decide to just go out to Clefable, and I could save this Landorus, but I just want to get off a solid hit with Earthquake, since Clefable is kind of annoying for my team at the moment, especially if it's unaware, and I want to get damage on it. I'm pretty sure Earthquake should be a 2-hit KO, even if it's like somewhat defensive set, but yeah, that does 59, that does so much. So that's awesome. So Landorus is just putting in some clean work right now. Alright, hopefully I should be sorting things out, but so yeah, Landorus is looking to just win. Unless he flinches me with X-Drill, which is obviously a possibility, but that'd be kind of annoying. But I do have Rotom in the back, and Azumarill also to Aqua Jet it if it does get out of hand. Azumarill just, I don't even think I need to Belly Drum with Azumarill. It kind of just sweeps with Play Rough and Aqua Jet, respectively. So this game's looking pretty much over. It was a bit of a longer one, which kind of sucks, so I'll probably get 2 more in this live, I think. See if we can get 4 battles in a row, 2 lives in through. Alright, let's see if he's Scarf or not. He might have just gone into this to get the sand up, which is fine. I mean, he really should be Scarf. Right, he is. He went for Crunch, so I could have set up on him with Azumarill if that killed, so that kind of sucks, but what can you do? I'm pretty sure I should still win either way. So it is no big deal. Let's just go Drill though. I'm assuming this is going to be Life Orb just because I haven't seen any damage or anything like... No, not damage, Balloon. And they don't really run anything else other than Life Orb. As cool. So I can just go Rotom here, I'm pretty sure. Even if he like Rock Slide flinches me twice in a row, I have a Azumarill which can come in and kill it with Aqua Jet, since 2 more Life Orb hits will put it in range. So I can just Hydro Pump here. I could also Pain Split, but I think Hydro Pump's better. Since Jet's going to be killing it either way, I don't think I need to worry about missing Hydro Pump. As he actually misses his... we both miss, never mind. Missing could be bad for me since I'm not sure if one Rock Slide kills. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. But I might die to Sand plus Toxic, which could be annoying. But then again, I just have to fodder something else off and then put him in range. No, but I'm gonna live. Okay, cool. So I do get flinched, of course. Not bad. But it shouldn't matter at all. It's honestly, if anything, this is just stalling out with sand turns. And Hydreigon can also wrap up the game, possibly. Why did I say that weird? Possibly. Can't even talk. Hopefully this ends soon. So I'll just go out to Azumarill here. And go for this nice Aqua Jet right here. I'm pretty sure this is in range. I am adamant, so could do some nice damage. But yeah, this one's pretty much over. I'm not sure if Aqua Jet would be enough to finish off Heatran, but I'm pretty sure that I do have this game in the bag. I'm just going to pause until he wants to make his move though, because I don't want this taking forever. Never mind then. Okay, so it was in range, cool. So Heatran can come in, and I'm pretty sure Aqua Jet plus pretty much any hit from Hydreigon will be enough to take that out. So this guy's taking a while to make his only play, just click it. I don't know if PS is lagging or something, but it wouldn't surprise me if it is, because PS is always lagging. So I may only be able to get one more in this live, depending on how long the next game is, but hopefully we can get a short one. But we're going to pass the 1400s after this, which is cool. Climbing slowly. I'm just going to pause until this one's over. I don't know if PS is lagging or if this guy's just taking ages, but yeah. So it actually ends up doing like 40 to Heatran, but it wouldn't have mattered if I got burned there or not. I can just Aqua Jet again, so that's going to be the game. Hopefully this time he doesn't take ages, as he decides to forfeit now of all times. This was over long ago, you could have forfeited before, but he saved me the time. But it is going to put us past the 1400s, and ladder updating, there it is. 1425, okay, cool. So, just going to get straight into the next one, probably going to be the last battle, since I don't have too much time now. Actually got to be in college soon, so there's that. So, pretty good matchup. Landorus does quite a lot of work if I can weaken these two. Rotom is probably his lead of choice, if not one of these two, so I could probably lead my own Rotom. I am minimum speed, so I'm not like minus speed, but I don't have any speed investment at all, so I'd be able to outslow his Rotom more than likely. I could also lead Hydreigon, but he has quite a lot of switch-ins to that. The potential Manectric lead as well is kind of there. I think Rotom though, Rotom has a really good matchup against this team. If he leads his Rotom, I'm probably gonna Hydro Pump or Wisp. I'm expecting to be slower, so I think I'm just gonna go for a Will-O-Wisp here. Will-O-Wisp hits everything apart from Heatran, and I can Hydro Pump against Heatran, which is fine. He just decides to go for Wisp of his own though. So I'm gonna double Wisp here. I'm expecting the Volt Switch. I don't really lose too much from that. I'm pretty sure he's not just gonna Hydro Pump me, that would be a terrible play. I'm expecting him to want to Volt Switch into either Manectric or Latios. Ends up being a speed tie though, so that's really annoying. I didn't know other people ran minimum speed. Well, shit. So we get something in for free here, which sucks. More than likely Manectric, which can be a threat. I do have Hydreigon though, which can take two of its stabs. Well, not stabs, but it can take the Thunderbolt or Overheat respectively. But he's probably just going to Volt Switch here. And my Rotom is getting whittled very quickly. But looks like another guy who's going to take a year to make his plays, which is annoying. So I'm just going to pause it until he decides what he wants to go out to. So it does start to go out to Manectric, and what do I want to do against this? I kind of want to just Volt Switch for momentum, but then I'm kind of weak to his own Landorus. But I do have my Landorus, and my I guess I could keep this. I just don't want to lose momentum. If I go into Hydreigon, he Volt Switch and then gets Rocks. Same with Superior. He might HP Ice, but I think Volt Switch is fine. I'm just gonna Volt Switch. I just want to gain back offensive momentum and start putting some pressure on his team. So it does decide to just go for a Volt Switch of his own. Now Rotom's looking like death fodder, but that's honestly fine. I have Landorus in the back for anything, like any of these two. So let's go back into his own Rotom, which is awesome. Superior isn't really switching here. Nothing is, to be honest. I'm not sure if Metagross kills from here. I think I could just go Superior and then double into Landorus. And get rocks, but it doesn't really get me far, that just loses momentum. I think Superior is fine though. And I'm just going to double predicting Heatran. Superior can actually sweep him, but he does have Manectric to check it, which is annoying. How about Azumarill? Does Azumarill sweep? If I weaken Latios and Rotom, then Azumarill sweeps as well, so I think Azumarill is going to be my win condition this game. I'm just going to double into Landorus, expecting his Heatran to want to come in. Just so I can get rocks up, because rocks are going to help weaken these two down. Alright, nice. So I'm just going to go straight for my rocks here. I'm expecting him to be Scarf Landorus and Rocks Heatran. Just because he doesn't really have much of a Lati switch barring Sizzle, but I don't really think he'd want to be taking damage on Sizzle. Like, it's not really something you have as a Lati switch in. Since it takes a hell of a lot from Draco and HP Fire is semi-common. So again, just going to pause it until he wants to make his move because he's taking forever. So he decides to go into Rotom, which is cool. I can U-turn against this since I'm sure that I'm faster. And expecting a Wisp from him here. But I could honestly just go into my own Rotom and sack it, but I think I'm going to save it as a sack against something that could be a lot more threatening. Like, I could even switch it on under Draco from Latios like later on. I kind of want to bait his Latios out, to be honest. So, definitely just going to... Do I want to U-turn? I think I'm just going to U-turn into my own Rotom, just to keep up offensive momentum. I could save it as a sack later on, but I just want to keep up the momentum for now. This also stops him pain splitting against anything, which is another possible play. And I don't want this Rotom getting its health back, so... That's fine, this Rotom's now at 24, so Azumarill's definitely going to be able to take it out. So Latios is the only thing I need to weaken now, to be able to sweep with Azumarill. Double Intimidate Core could be annoying, but I will definitely be getting off a lot of damage if he wants to be switching around to try and play out. Well, not play out, but play around Azumarill. Pretty sure I just beat everything regardless. So it just goes at that Landorus, that's fine. So this is looking Scarf. I think it's Scarf anyway. I kind of want to scout it out though. If he was, surely if it was Scarf or Heatran he would have stayed in against Landorus maybe. Because I kind of want to just go into my own Landorus and U-turn. He may also just sack his Rotom there. But I think Landorus is pretty much my only play here. I don't want to belly drum with Azumarill just yet because his Sizzle's Bullet Punch would be able to take me out. He may be Banded Sizzle, which could be annoying. But I'm just going to U-turn here and hopefully I'm slower. As I said before, I do think this is Scarfed Landorus. Since having it on a team with Heatran, having like a defensive Landorus on a team with Heatran doesn't really make sense. Just because he has so much for birds as well. He has Heatran and Manectric for birds, so... I'm like 90% sure this is Scarf Landorus. Again, Gonna pause it until he wants to make his move. So it does decide to U-turn out, which is nice. I can keep up offensive momentum. Probably just gonna sack Rotom here, which I'm honestly fine with. As he does, so what do I want to go into? I think a Azumarill, maybe? What does Azumarill bait in? Azumarill baits in Manectric and he gets a free Volt Switch, so maybe not. I think Metagross is fine because Metagross baits in Landorus. And I'd be fine if he wants to go into Manectric against Metagross, since Overheat doesn't even kill. And then I can just get off a Zen Headbutt on that, which I'm pretty sure would kill since I'm running Adamant. It says 196 speed though, so it definitely gets outsped by Heatran. I don't think it kills though, I don't think Heatran kills, pretty sure. But I will just stay in and go for the Hammer Arm, because I don't want to get any free rocks. But if it goes Landorus in, that's good for me. I'm probably just going to stay in expecting a U-turn. He goes up to Sizzle though, which I don't agree with. Maybe he's trying to bait the Hammer Arm and go into Landorus? I don't really understand. Because I think he's going to U-turn here. I'm definitely slower though, so... Yeah, there's nothing he can do to me bar U-turn, so I'm just going to mash expecting the Landorus to come in. And then I'm probably going to Hammer Arm there. Expecting a U-turn into like Heatran or Scizor or something. I end up outspeeding though for some reason. So he's like slow banded or something. I don't know, I don't really get that. But this is honestly fine now. I'm pretty sure now that I'm Mega has evolved, I do outspeed like Heatran and definitely Scizor. I'm really surprised I outsped there. He's really slow. So my Azumarill might even be able to outspeed him. So my Metagross was at 196 before, I need to remember that. Why is this guy taking so long? What are you thinking about? Send out Manectric. Or Landorus, one of the two. Is it really that hard? I'm just gonna pause it, oh, never mind. So it goes out to Manectric, and he's probably just gonna Volt Switch here. He really loses nothing by doing that. He may also HP Ice, but I think I'm just gonna stay in and mash. It'd be nice if I had Pursuit right now. I'm pretty sure I'm free to mash since he won't be scared of -2 Landorus. Metagross, sorry. And I want to keep up momentum. He does just Flamethrower though. He gets a crit, that might have mad. I'm not sure. I do have quite a lot of HP, but I really don't understand Flamethrower though. That was strange. Okay. Well, Hydreigon's all I have for this now. So I'm just going to Draco. I'm expecting him to want to Volt Switch against this because he doesn't seem like an experienced player. But he does just go into Heatran, which is annoying. Because I was tempted to U-turn, but I thought he was just going to Volt Switch. Expecting it to be Life Orb or something. Because good players. I'm just going to go Landorus on this. He might Lava Plume, but I'm expecting rocks, so I guess we'll see. Also, having Earth Power there would have been nice. Having a lot of things would be nice right now. He goes for Toxic though. Okay. Just gonna Earthquake here. Earthquake's definitely my best play. Does he just protect? Okay. Because even if he does go out to Landers, he's scarfed, so I can just get a slow U-turn against that. And he might predict my U-turn and stay in for some reason. Even though that'd be a terrible play because then Superior is a huge threat. But this is fine. My Landers is getting whittled quite a bit, but how can I even win this? I really need to weaken Latios, but I have like no means of doing that. Oh, this is hard. I'm gonna go Azu here and Jet. I think he kinda has to stay in. And if he doesn't, then he's going Latios, which I can get damage off against. I'm pretty sure Jet kills. If it doesn't, then good game. I should have probably calced this, but who even calcs? So he does decide to go Latios, which is honestly a choke. As I actually get a crit, that could matter. So he's definitely going to side shock here, though I'm just going to go out to Hydreigon. Reason by doing this is if he Dracos, I'm pretty sure he's going to side shock. He kind of has to side shock, but if he Dracos on my Hydreigon, then my Azumarill gets a free belly drum, so I could kind of just win from there. I don't want it taking a side shock because then it will be in range of a Banded Bullet Punch. And now that he went out to Latios, Latios is in range of +6 Jet, so cool. So I could potentially win this still. He does decide to just go for the side shock, and I can, I believe, just go for U-turn. I can go for U-turn, and if he decides to Draco, then I can just go into Landorus and sack that. But I'm expecting Heatran. Do I really want to set up on this? I don't think he's going to Draco though. But I'm just going to pause it again until he wants to make his move, because this guy's taking forever. So it does go into Heatran, so I can keep up momentum, which is nice. And just going to go out to Landorus. And I believe just click Earthquake. He might just protect though, because he does have protect. Ooh, I didn't think about that. That's a problem. I'm gonna go into Hydreigon and try and Dark Pulse this until it's in range of Azumarill's Jet. And he can't switch out into anything, so okay, I think I just have to Dark Pulse this a load of times. Get us a few nice flinches. Let's get it. Be nice if I had Earth Power right now. He might switch out even predicting the Earth Power, but he just protects, which is fine. I might think I can do enough to the point where he won't have enough by the time I go down, maybe? If I can do like 25 to him, that'll be nice. Because it does 26, which is nice, and he misses Toxic, which is amazing. So he can just protect here, but I think I can gradually whittle him. As he doesn't even decide to protect. That's fine. I mean, he should have there, but okay. So he can protect here, but it's honestly fine. And my Hydreigon will eventually go down, but as long as I can put him in range of Aqua Jet, I should be okay. I don't really want to belly drum against this, since I don't want to get burned from Lava Plume. He might also pack Raw. It does just go for rocks, which is fine. Surprised to not see protectors from him there, but it's fine. What would he even go out to on Hydreigon after this? Hydreigon kills this, gets killed by this, I think. It's a shame, apart from Scizor, I think Hydreigon just swept, but unfortunate. I think, does trying to think if Flamethrower from a Manectric would kill a Superior. I don't think it matters. So I think I Dark Pulse here, and then I'm pretty sure I have to Belly Drum. Because if I Jet, he'll just go into Manectric, and then Manectric beats me. I could also go into this and Taunt. I think I'm going to do that actually. This isn't a choke because he's not switching out. I'm just taunting him so he can't Toxic me or Roar me when I go for Belly Drum. Hopefully he burns. Nice. So I think as long as I don't take enough to be put in range of Bullet Punch by Scizor, or to, right, or if I get burned. If I get burned, then this game. Pretty sure I'd win though if that doesn't happen. So I need to not get burned here. But he does burn, of course. So why not? So that's going to be game, unfortunately. I don't want to calc this. I don't know if it's. I don't think that was banded Scizor. Oh, it doesn't matter. So lose first game of the series, which sucks because this game was so long and didn't really deserve to win, but the burn won it, unfortunately. I do see if I outspeed him. I might. He might just outspeed me though. Because my Landorus of 196 and it outsped him. As I actually end up outspeeding him, so that burn just cost me the game, which is really irritating. Lucky and I didn't even say it. Lucky and inexperienced. But no point me saying in this one, so I'm just going to forfeit. And that's going to be another live, so hopefully you did enjoy. If you did, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you enjoy my content, and I will see you next time, guys. Peace.